Hello and welcome to Simply You, the Wellbeing Project for Women. I am so excited that you are here. And there is one reason behind that is because I know that if you are here, that you are making yourself a priority in your life and in your business. So why is that important? Well, I know all too well what happens when you don't do that. I ran a business where I wasn't top priority. In actual fact, I wasn't even second, third, fourth, or fifth on my priority list. I didn't actually figure at all. And what happened was massive burnout, massive overwhelm, anxiety, and depression. And I do not want any female entrepreneur in business going through that. So what can you expect over the next 8 weeks in Simply You? Well, the first thing is we are going to be understanding why this is such an important part of running a business, because any successful business that has wonderful growth and a wonderful business is down to the individual that runs it. You are the missing piece of the puzzle when it comes to running a successful business. So the fact that you're here and focusing on yourself just makes my heart sing. So the first thing that we're going to be focusing on in workbook 1 and video 1 is all about flow. Have you ever had an experience where it felt like you were pushing water upstream? Everything that you did, no matter how hard you worked, no matter how smart you worked, no matter the long hours you put in, you always felt like things were not going according to plan. That is because you weren't in flow. So in the first workbook, we're going to teach you how to step into flow, what flow feels like when you're not doing the things that you should be doing and when you are doing the things that you should be doing. So that's workbook number 1. The second workbook is all about freedom. Life's greatest gift is the gift of freedom, the gift to be able to do what you want, be who you want, experience what you want, and receive what you want. So the first thing that we will be covering in the freedom aspect is actually understanding what freedom means to you. Next, we're moving on to feelings. Now, your feelings are your guiding system. They let you know whether or not you're in a state of flow or whether you're not. Now, all too often we can feel that stagnation and negative emotions. And what we want to do is we want to get you into a more positive effect of emotions and experiencing them more on a day-to-day basis. And even when you experience negativity, that actually you understand how you can use it to your best advantage to boost your resilience and actually thrive in the face of adversity. Workbook 4 is all about femininity. Now, I'm not talking high heels and lipstick. If that's what you want, that's absolutely fine. But what I'm talking about is this balance. We live quite often in our masculinity, in order to get stuff done and action things. But actually, when we forget about the other side, our feminine side, we're missing a trick. Intuition, for example, is a massive benefit to any business. And that, coupled with the knowledge that you have from being in your masculine, can make you thrive and flourish. The next workbook that we'll be covering is fitness. Now, I know a lot of you are inwardly cringing at the thought of fitness. I'm not going to be getting you to do burpees and push-ups and sit-ups, etc. This is about looking after your greatest asset, and that greatest asset is your body. This is your home in this world, and all too often our health, it tends to get put on the bottom of our priority list, and looking after our body, and we only realize how important it is when it's gone. And I don't want any of you to fall into that track of ill health or disease in your body. The next workbook we're covering is finances. Again, I might hear this inwardly groan. I'm not going to make you bear all in your finances, but actually being the master of your finances, being a good steward of the resources that you are receiving in your business enables you to attract more into it. So we'll be looking at that in workbook 6. And then last but not least, it's all about family. It's all about those relationships that you have, not only with your clients and your family and your friends, but most importantly with yourself. And this is an area we seem to forget. We seem to forget about how to treat ourselves right, how to feed ourselves right, how to care for ourselves, how to praise and compliment ourselves for the successes that we've had. So those are the workbooks that we're going to be covering over the next 8 weeks. And I am so excited that you're here. And the reason being is it means that you're putting yourself first. And this is such an essential part of running a successful business. So I can't wait to share with you all the workbooks in this series and actually help you to increase the well-being in your life and actually help you to have the growth, wealth, and happiness that you deserve in your business. So click on workbook number 1, download it and look at the video. And I look forward to speaking to you all about flow in that section. Take care.